Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Octopath Traveler walkthrough. We are working on Cyrus's... Cyrus's? That sounds funny. Cyrus's Chapter 1 quest. Let's see here. Composite staff. Just want to get him equipped with, you know, something. I don't know. Good enough. I'll probably have to. I'll probably rethink how I have him equipped later on. But all right. So let's see here. Scrutinize is already done with this guy. It's not that guy. Alright, who's this? This is a new guy. Looks like I'm able to now steal. You know, usually initially in these towns, at least the base towns, not all of the NPCs are actually there until you've actually kind of started their quest. Alright, so scrutinizing this guy says, a modest man, excuse me, a modest man prepared to the royal family who takes great pride in his goods. Whether his customer be common or king, he refuses to sell anything unless he deems the buyer worthy of it. Alright, so now there's apparently a hidden item. I don't know. Excuse me, jeez. I don't know. Right here. Okay. So, it seems so far that these hidden items are always on the same screen as the character that kind of had the hint, if that makes sense. So let's take a look around here. If anybody else has been added, it's not looking like it. Oh. Something caught my eye, but it was indeed, actually. Okay, so scrutinizing him apparently doesn't do anything. Grab his plum, you frickin' jerk. I don't like that guy. I don't like him. I don't like him one bit. Okay, looks like that's it for there. Let's head on up to this guy. I've already stolen everything from him. Scrutinize this guy. No item or individual that passes through. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So, a hidden item. Oh, I see it. It's up here. Boy, this scrutinize thing is going to be a lot of extra work. It's like there's just, you know, adding a ton of stuff. You know what? I'm not even gonna read these. I mean, honestly, yeah, I just don't want to spend the time. What's up, kid? That sounds really lame. And I'm going to assume it's lame. Okay, nobody in there. Oops. I think I went through here and basically stole from everybody, and it didn't really strike me as I should say, you know, in most cases, the items that these characters have to steal, or the NPCs have to steal, haven't really impress me that much. You know, for some of the areas, especially if you are in an area super early, or you know manage to find your way into some of the towns, right? Then that it sort of sometimes seems like it's worthwhile to steal, but and you know sometimes they'll have some pretty interesting items, but for the most part, wow, yeah, it's really just because of how the game is kind of set up, right? So as you know, the base towns don't really have anything all that impressive. I mean, sometimes you can steal some stuff that's at least useful, but for the most part, it's kind of like that's the. Excuse me, sorry, I had to clear my throat. But it kind of feels like you know the equipment is just kind of like basic, and then as you get into the chapter 2 towns, then that's when you know things get a little bit more interesting. But also, you know, generally you're not going to be able to steal. You know, well, most of the as the items get better, obviously your chances to actually steal go down. And, you know, and in some cases seem like they're not stealable at all. I'm wondering if there is still a level component, but I'm pretty high level, and there's actually been a couple of NPCs that I just have not been able to steal at all from. Discount at inn. Oh, well, I need to pay more attention to these. Well, that's kind of cool. Weapons for sale. Oh, I didn't know that. Wow, well, that's really cool. Okay, well, now we're talking. Jesus, sorry. So this was a hidden item. Yeah, I need to pay more attention to these. They're not just all hidden items. Smarter bartering. Smarter bartering. What does that even mean? Is that like with Tressa? Okay, and what was this guy's? Guide with ease. Guide with ease. Is that that, I wonder if that's somebody else. So I wonder if that's, what's his name? Is that, is Guide Elfin's ability? Or maybe Ophelia's ability? And what, I just assume that makes it easier for you to actually use them? I don't know. But, alright, so apparently there is new equipment here now. So, this is a spear, you know, that adds elemental attack. I think it's maybe a little bit late to be talking about this kind of stuff, but, you know, it looks like the stabs all have, you know, elemental attack, whereas you usually actually don't see elemental attack on spears. Which, you know, so for somebody like Cyrus, for instance, okay, so Cyrus can only use the mage staff, because as of right now, because the scholar is his class. Scholar can only equip the staff, but if I were to, you know, give him the let's see here, give him a hunter job. Where's hunter? Here's hunter. Actually, that's a bad example. I want to talk about this spear. Okay, so if I gave him the secondary as a warrior, he'd have sword and spear. Which would mean then that I could equip a spear that has, you know, elemental attack on it, like that one specifically, and then that would, you know, increase the damage of the spells. So, you know, I think it's kind of interesting and useful to keep that stuff in mind. All right, so here's another guy. A hidden item. Okay. How about this guy? Hidden item. Okay. So, excuse me, that means there should be 2 hidden items out here. So here's one of them. Empty coin. What? really bad. Those aren't worth much at all. Alright, and here's the bear. Nourishing nut. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, let's head, yeah, I guess, into the area where we're actually supposed to go. Now that I've, scrutinized everything and everybody. Subterranean study. Okay. Healing creep. It's always, you know, fun coming back to these lower level dungeons because, you know, there's not going to be anything good in these chests. But, you know, gotta do it.
Ready or not, here I come!
What was that? Have I fought some of these before? Or...
Have at you.
So I actually...
Out of my way!
I've been trying to you know, gain more knowledge from
Thrill of the fight.
the enemies, just so that I can, you know, exploit weaknesses. Okay, so there's a chest there. I assume there's like a hidden path. Yeah, here it is. Inventory. That's actually pretty good. Well, I mean, good for this area, I suppose you could say. I'll be honest. So I actually really like the way
My turn.
that, you know, dungeons and I don't know if it's not really accurate to say the overworld. Well, yeah, kind of. Maybe.
That's that.
Maybe. Yeah, right. Overworld. It's kind of set up where, you know, I mean, there's a lot of hidden stuff, a lot of hidden paths, and you know, so it's kind of fun to explore that stuff. They haven't really struck me as being, you know, super hidden. I mean, maybe some are. Maybe I just haven't run into any. Actually, you know, I shouldn't say that. I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff that I've already missed because I, you know, just didn't realize it. But yeah, I like how the you know, the dungeons are set up. And, you know, the paths are fairly easy to navigate.
The battle is truly joined.
And also the dungeons haven't really felt too long. Maybe that's a good or bad thing, but yeah, not sure on that one.
Each battle,
but
I grow stronger.
You know, it's usually you come in, I don't know, dungeons probably. I mean, depending on, you know, if you're super over leveled or something like that, but you know, usually around a half an hour or so, and then that's it. Okay, how do I get there? Just gotta be back. Oh, back here. Yeah, back here to the left, maybe? Well, that's gonna be a really roundabout way of... Was that the headmaster right there? Oh, it's right there.
Ready or not, here I come!
Yeah, what's going on with Cyrus? He's I think he's revealing weaknesses right at the beginning of battle. Does he have like a... Gonna have to check. I mean, that's really cool. Really, really cool.
Have at you.
On that one.
The thrill of the fight.
Boom, 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 boom. Knowledge is power, as they say. Let's see here. Job skills. Well, it doesn't seem to be his. It doesn't seem to be his class. Well, because he doesn't have any passives or support skills. Let's see what his status. Show stats. Here we are. Path action. Interrogate a subject to glean the technology seek, fail in your reputation in town with them. Oh, I didn't realize that there was a chance that you'd fail. Yeah, I guess I just wasn't paying attention to that. But talent is study folk. Gain insight into one of your enemy's weaknesses at the start of battle. I don't think I even noticed that before. His talent is pick lock. Yeah, so that's the defense boost when defending to protect against the mighty blows of formidable enemies. Tressa is collect money left behind by fallen adventurers, merchants, and the like. By fallen adventurers? Well, am I supposed to be investigating bodies? I haven't even been doing that. Well, that's interesting. Light Soul Stone. Oh no, this is that one guy. This isn't the headmaster, right? Yeah, this is the gambling debts guy.
What?
Professor Albright. Are you always in the habit of barging into your peers' offices while they're working?
Excuse me.
My apologies, I would have knocked, but I didn't see a door.
A moment of your time.
Apropos of nothing, mayhap you heard that a certain tome was stolen from the archives. I haven't the faintest clue what you're talking about.
Come now.
Come now, Russell. Playing dumb is just going to drag this out for the both of us. So let's cut straight to the heart of the matter. You're a thief and I can prove it.
Pah.
Oh, what the hell's you can?
The truth is...
Fortunately for you, at precisely the moment you were trying to sneak back with the key, your friend the guardsman was just waking from his little slumber.
Huh?
But that's impossible. He was asleep. I'm positively... Ah.
Oh.
Keeping up on your friend's summons, are we, old chum? It was a slip of the tongue, I tell you. I know nothing about this goddamn book.
Is that so?
Figured you'd say as much. Perhaps you'd care to accompany me to the academy to prove your innocence, of course. Damn it all to hell. It was the perfect plan. If not for your bloody meddling, I could have had it all. Is this a reference to Scooby-Doo? The meddling of these kids or whatever? I forget the Scooby-Doo line.
I don't think this...
Look at this guy.
Listen
He looks
to
fun.
reason.
Study full.
Let's do this!
Okay, yeah, let's do this. Well, I don't really want to just annihilate all these guys in one hit, but okay. Well, it didn't. Icicle Stone.
What's yours? Mine.
Soul Stone. Okay.
Have at you! I will cut you down!
Rack-a-lack. Oh, look at him.
No!
Bust out his little book. That's very cute.
My turn. What's yours?
A little low there, but
No!
I'm not worried about taking this guy down, so I'm not really in that big of a rush
What
here.
to do? Thank you!
Wow.
Now.
2,500? That's not bad.
Oh, ice! Pierce them through!
Found another weakness there. Oh, another one.
My turn. What's yours is mine.
Refreshing jam.
What
Yeah,
to
that
do?
stuff's usually pretty good, I think. Let's do... Blizzard.
Cold yet?
The battle is truly joy.
got him into the yellow. That spell looks really good.
My turn.
Boom! Just like that.
Where's the nearest tavern?
Refreshing jam. Huh, got some extra. Swear I never meant to. I just needed the money. Ah, poor fella.
Just so.
Tome was to fetch a small fortune. This is true. And yet, did you not for a moment consider the consequences?
Say it is not so.
Stealing that tome, you would steal from our students something more valuable than all the realm's riches. A grave crime, no matter who had perpetrated it, but all the more unforgivable when committed by one who calls himself a scholar. Yeah, fair. That's a fair point.
Thank you.
Well, I'll be. You actually did crack the case of the stolen book.
Indeed.
But I did, and yet I fear this may not be the only volume our friend had purloined. Russell has already confessed to the full extent of his crimes and revealed the names of his business associates. You'd only track down the books and purchase them back. Speak to the guards and see that we redouble security of the archives. Okay. What's this? It says there's another book still missing. Did that scoundrel of a scholar steal this one as well?
Actually,
Ah, from the far reaches of hell. No, I can assure you that he did not. He's been missing for some 15 years now. What? Russell's aggressive borrowing only extends some 2 years back.
I see.
See, so its volume was lost or stolen long before that.
yes.
Right as always, Professor. Pray tell me more about From the Far Reaches of Hell. According to our records, it would seem to be a compendium of ancient rites and long-lost magics.
Actually,
If I'm not mistaken, it was the single oldest volume housed within our archives. Needless to say, it was a tremendous loss.
Most intriguing.
Oh, yet another mystery, it would seem. Professor Albright, the headmaster, would speak with you at once.
Is Autumnus...
Again? What could it be this time? Perhaps he plans to commend you for your role in apprehending the library thief. Nope, I think not. No interest in accolades, but if he insists. Yeah, something tells me that, that's not, what's gonna happen. Can't scrutinize her. I'm actually going to head back into the palace here before I'll make a stop at the... Oh, no, I already scrutinized this, everybody here. I forgot about that. Alright, so the headmaster's place should be over here and to the right. That's the... Light Academy. This is like, we're gonna get, headmaster is going to kick him out, essentially, right? Not let him go to the library anymore.
I've brought Professor Albright, as asked, sir.
Good. Enter. Thank you, Lucia.
Yes, headmaster. What can I... Something tells me he's not about to offer a commendation.
Professor Albright, a most troubling report has reached my ears.
A report, sir?
An anonymous source claims that you have abused your prestigious position to enter into an illicit relationship with Her Highness the Princess.
Oh, And you believed this report, sir?
If it is untrue, then say so.
Why, it is unfounded, unsubstantiated, balderdash of the highest order.
I would like to take your words at face value, Professor, but I fear the situation is not so simple. A rumor regarding the royal family, even an unsubstantiated one such as this, is sure to spread quickly. If we do not take swift action, Princess Mary's good name could be forever sullied. That is something that simply cannot be allowed to happen. Surely you understand.
And so what do you intend to do with me, sir?
It is not an easy decision to make. Dismissing you outright would be tantamount to an admission of guilt.
If I may be so bold, Headmaster, what about a sabbatical? Professor Albright is put on extended leave, while official accounts state that he's doing fieldwork in a distant land.
What say you, Cyrus? This way, both the Academy's reputation and your own will remain intact.
My reputation?
Do we have a problem, Professor?
Not at all, Headmaster. On the contrary, this might prove the perfect opportunity.
Opportunity? For what?
As a matter of fact, there is a matter which has piqued my interest of late. I was just wondering when I might find the time to do a bit of research in the field. I think I will set forth on a journey. In search of an ancient tome that disappeared 15 years ago. Besides, if I am not permitted to share what I have learned with my peers and the public, there is little point in continuing my research here.
Is that so? Do tell, Professor. What is it that you intend to investigate?
As regards a certain tome. Now, if you will forgive me, I must begin packing for my journey. Good day to you, Headmaster.
An enigma as ever, that one.
Professor!
Oh, Therese, what is it?
I heard that you were leaving the academy.
Then you heard true.
Professor, I'm so sorry.
I see. So you were the source of the rumor.
You knew?
Not until just this moment, when you apologized. And yet, I cannot fathom your motive. Why would you tell such a terrible lie?
You're always helping Her Highness, answering her every question. I just wanted you to pay more attention to me.
And that's why you went to the headmaster.
Yes, but I just wanted to get you in a little trouble. I didn't think they would. I am so sorry, Professor. Can you ever forgive me?
Worry not, my dear. It just so happens that I was looking for a good excuse to go on a journey.
You were?
For some time now, I've wanted to travel the realm and see what can be learned beyond these halls. I dare say the timing couldn't have been better. You see, there's a certain matter I simply can't wait to investigate. So fret not, my girl. If anything, you've done me a favor. Besides, I am not entirely without fault in the matter. Indeed, I have not been as attentive to you as I should. Had I realized your true intention sooner, I would not be in this position.
Professor, whatever do you...
If only I had realized how devoted you were to your studies, my dear girl.
My studies?
I have always striven to treat all my students equally. And yet, Her Highness is always eager to ask questions, and I was all too eager to answer them. In doing so, I may have given the impression that I favored her above you and the others. This was not my intention, but I am at fault all the same. Yes, if only I had seen you for the ardent and devoted young scholar that you are.
Professor... Perhaps you're not quite as sharp as I thought you were.
Yes?
Never mind.
In that case, I should be off. Pray do not shirk your studies, my girl.
Yes, Professor. Will I ever see you again?
I do not see why not, provided we both still live.
Well, that was certainly one way of handling that. It does... It seems to me, unless I've misunderstood here, that Cyrus does understand that Teresa's interested in him in more than just a scholarly intent. But, you know, being that he knows he's leaving, he doesn't want to... I mean, he's either not interested or doesn't want to make this more difficult. Hard to say.
Now, I must find out all
Right, now I must find out all I can about
far
from
reaches
the
of
far reaches of hell.
my
My erstwhile colleague Odette knows more
studies than
about arcane
anyone
studies
I
than
know.
anyone I know.
Last I heard, she sojourned in Quarry Quest. I should begin my journey there.
I didn't realize that he was speaking because I have my volume down probably a little too low here. So I think I spoke over him, which is my bad. And of course now it looks like that's it. Who do we have here? And so Cyrus left the academy behind in search of the lost tome from the far reaches of hell. What dark secrets might its pages hold, only the gods know. Alright, that's it. Setting out. The search for truth. So I'm going to head back inside here and save. And then probably in the next video, I'll take a look around again to just make sure that I haven't forgotten anything. Yeah, it looks like we've got some quests that popped up here too. So, alright, that is going to be it for this one. As always, hope the guide was helpful, and hope you join me for more videos. Thanks for watching.